Hello everyone, this is JCL Tutorials. Welcome to this channel. Thank you once again for choosing to watch this video on this particular channel. Now, all high school students and freshers or those who are entering the university at this moment, I would like to welcome you to a new academic year. And in this video, I'm going to take my time to give you tips and some form of encouragement that you can take along and excel academically in your next field of education. I believe you are all making adequate preparations, and therefore I would like you to add some of the things that I'm going to say here to things you have already prepared yourself with. When you are moving to one level to another, there is a lot of demands, and therefore I'm sure you are ready for the next stage or field of academic challenge. Just sit back, let me share some of these ideas with you. If you are watching this channel for the first time, I will urge you to scroll down, click the subscription button. After doing that, touch the notification bell. Anytime there is a new video, you also get access to it. Share, like, and comment in the comment section. Then I can address any form of questions or concerns that you have. Thank you. Now let's go to the tips now. All right, so we are all aware that every new academic year comes with its own demands. Okay, so students are expected to show some level of maturity or make some preparations towards their academics. Now, in as much as you are expected to take part or engage in extracurricular activities, there are some of the students who are endowed in the areas of sports and so many other things. Good. So at the end of the semester, definitely you are going to be examined. Okay, so you write exams and then tests, class exercises. That is why when it comes to academics, your performance is something that all the assessors or your teachers, your lecturers, or professors are going to look at to determine how you've performed or fared during the academic year or throughout the calendar. I'll start with the freshers, those who are going to the tertiary institution, the university. So we'll look at those people. The first thing I will advise that you do is make sure you attend all orientations. Don't miss any of them. That is where new information given, a lot of things are shared about uh, that particular school, the campus, the rules and regulations are presented over there. So when you attend orientations, you get access to some of these things and you know how to adapt quickly because you need to do that very fast. So the place will become very comfortable for you to stay. All right. Another one is to make sure you know your roommates. You must know your roommates, know people around you, and who they are, where they are coming from. I'm not saying waste your time and be moving from one hall to another to just go and be sharing pleasantries. No, you need to know the kind of people in your hall, the people around you, and then get to these friends, people who have the same strength, people who have the same weaknesses. Like you can balance them and know what to do. So you'll be able to start building up your study groups and then create a lot of interesting time for yourself. Now get organized. You must also ensure that you are well organized. Put together all the things you need to ensure that that particular semester, your books, models, your leaflets, whatever information, whatever documents you need. And then I think almost every student in the university will need a computer. If you have a laptop, yes, that helps you. You don't have one, you have to visit places where you can get access to these facilities or resources so you can be prepared that any assignment that will be given to you, you are definitely going to conduct some form of research and get the required information or items necessary for your scores. Then what I'll also advise all tertiary students to do, go to class. Don't miss any lectures, okay? Don't miss lectures. That is one thing. When I entered the university, what I try to do is to ensure that even if I'm tired, I have to try and be there. Sometimes you just sit in the lectures. You might not get the whole thing throughout the lectures, but few things are just enough. One thing you can pick and it will help you is better than not even getting there at all. Friends will come out or your colleagues and come and explain some of the things that have been taught or were said during lectures. And definitely some of those information can be distorted and you might not get it as they are supposed to be. So you have to be there, listen for yourself. You can also ask questions and then get those information and present them anytime you are required to do so. As part of the organization, there are calendars for all and timetable for the lessons, the courses you are going to offer, the programs, and you need them. You need them, and make sure that you have them pasted on your wall. Some you can do a to-do list. If you have a personal computer, you can put that, paste it, put the information there, whatever you are going to learn at a point, and you always refer. Class hours, when you are supposed to report for lectures, get them, put them somewhere where, set alarms, set reminders, and make sure you are always up to the task and you are on time. Punctuality is very necessary here. Another thing I will also encourage you to do is to learn or gather the courage to meet professors, meet your lecturers. They are the ones who are taking you through the courses. There are some of the things that are so difficult or complex to understand. Some you cannot get them in the lecture hall. You need to meet these lecturers and let them explain the concept, let them break them down for you, and it will help you. Yeah, you'll get more better or further explanation. Then you put them together to ensure your notes are very well complete. Get involved on campus. Things people share on campus can also help you. Friends who come there. There are so many activities. Something can be happening. University students or tertiary students are supposed to be observant. You can look at situations around you, things that are happening around you. They can pick such things or situations and then ask you to find solutions to them. So you have to be very observant, look at challenging issues on campus and then around campus, and then build ideas out of them. That makes you very creative and imaginative. So you always don't have to be picking everything or picking the exact things in the textbook, and it makes you a remote control student. You need to be creative and imaginative. Definitely, you'll be asked one time to conduct a research or something, and you go out there. And because you have that exposure, you've been getting involved in campus activities and so many things, you know how, and you gather a lot of courage, and you have that confidence to approach people out there to make decisions for yourself. So on these university campuses, there are so many resources, learning resources that you can tap into, you can use, you can utilize, take advantage of them, get them at your own free time and use them. Okay, so the cafe is there, the internet, make sure you use it, do a lot of research, get a lot of information, and that will help you. Now, at this point, you are matured enough to make certain decisions. Don't be pressured. Okay, don't be rushed through. If you need advice or you need somebody to counsel you, I'm sure there are counselors in these schools. See them, meet them, let them take you through a lot of things that you need to know about your career, because from there you are entering the job market. Okay, and that is where bigger challenges are going to be taken. Then again, you have to be responsible. Be responsible. Time factor. Manage your time. Be responsible on campus. Be responsible. Even wherever you find yourself, you are dining, you are eating with your friends, you are chatting, talking to your friends, be responsible. In your hall, be responsible. Make sure you behave maturely. This is what you can do to earn some respect from your colleagues too as well. Now, when you have any issue regarding your health, don't hesitate to report to an official, an authority. Okay, you have to do that. You don't know what could happen in the next moment. So don't joke with your health at all. You need that sound mind to concentrate on your books and focus on your books. Make sure your parents, if they are there, inform them about whatever is happening on campus and let them come to your assistance. But make sure you do that on campus first by meeting the authorities, and definitely they will take care of that situation. Now you have to also keep track of your finances. Okay, definitely if your parents are going to give you some money for upkeep, take care of yourself. If you have your personal business you were doing before you entered school, you have some amount of money, learn how to manage financial management. Okay, on the on that campus you are going to, it's all about learning, and you are learning everything. You are learning everything because that's where you are starting your life. So you need to build your finances from there and learn to manage it. If you can't manage it when you get a job, your first salary, you you just squander it. So just know how to track your finances. Make sure you are very responsible in that area too as well. Then you have to strive for better academic records. Better academic records. All the things we've said so far, if you're able to do them very well, in a way to affect your performance, because you need a sound mind to focus on your books. With academic records, there are courses that are going to give you a lot of tough time. You need to build that stamina and be ready to face them. Some courses, yes, you can just run through, get your A's, but the courses that will be challenging, get friends who understood them, or friends who have a grasp of them during lectures or maybe after, and let them assist you. So the study group, make sure you solve all those past questions and deal with them before the exam time is due, because you can't just fail. You can't afford to fail that paper or that course. So make sure you do that. When I entered the university, the first semester we had that challenge together with my friends. I built a study group. We always meet and then make sure that we solve these questions, and we kept looking for more and more questions, especially with those troublesome courses or topics, especially. And then we worked on that, and then we were able to get our A's and B's. You might see obtaining a first class or second class upper as a difficult thing, but if you are committed to it, you can do it. And I can also tell you that make sure you stay on campus all the time. Don't be roaming, just be moving in and out of campus, and make sure that you also make good friends who can be around you all the time and encourage you. I think with these tips, you can be able to handle yourself well, thrive, and survive on any university campus that you find yourself. I wish you all the best in your academic endeavor. Now, for those entering the high school, there are a lot of opportunities and you need to tap into them. Don't be overwhelmed. Everything is possible. You were able to break some challenges you faced when you were in primary school or the low level grades. Now you have come to a very different field, next level, where you need to work on your academics. Now, don't be scared. You are moving from grade 6, let me say class 6, you are going to the JHS. You meet maybe new subjects there. Some of them too, the same math you did when you were in primary school, you meet those mathematics questions. So all those form ones that are coming, just relax. There's nothing that is going to break you down. You just need to adjust. Just adjust. Take things cool and don't rush with so many things. Information from your teachers, authorities are going to be communicated to you, and you need to just follow. Just make sure, first thing, obey instructions, instructions, instructions. Work on your academics. Tell yourself that this year is going to be a different year. This level is going to be a different level. If you are moving from the JHS and you are done, you are going to the high school, senior high school, you can also tell yourself the same thing. Now, so be mindful of the fact that if you obtained 8 A's or 9 A's when you were in JHS, that does not mean that your 8 ones or an excellent or outstanding grade at the senior high school level is guaranteed. You still need to work. You still need to work on your performance. Check those new topics that have been added to the things you learned when you were in basic school at the elementary level, and then improve upon them. Apply the basic things, the introductions that you were given when you were in basic school. Apply them when you get to that level. Make sure you take your class hours seriously. Class hours, contact hours. Teachers will be with you. Don't miss class. Always make sure you are there. Don't take away any subjects or write them off or try to relegate them. Some science students, when I was in school, you hear them, oh, English is for the general arts students, they do English. Business students will say the same thing. When it comes to general art students, they are not serious with mathematics and all these other subjects. So it's a whole lot of things. And some of these friends will come with these negative thoughts or sayings. You have to try as much as possible to resist them and work on yourself. Get good friends around you. Form steady groups. Form steady groups. You did it when you were in JHS. Those coming to the JHS from the primary school, you can also start doing that. Build solid, steady groups. So you have to look at the strength of every member of the group and then make sure that if the person excels in math, the person can also complement what you already know, and then you can also help the person. That is how we share. Don't throw your notes away. Take notes in class. Make every resource is available to you. Your textbooks. If you are using calculators, the high school, senior high school, you are definitely going to use your calculators. Make sure you have your tools, your mathematical assets, and so on and so forth with you. Always go to the prep. Visit the prep. Always visit the prep, and don't miss social grounds when people are there sharing ideas, and make sure you are part of fruitful conversations, fruitful groups, groups that you can learn something from, observe, and then pick those things to help yourself academically. Your parents are going to give you a lot of advice. Don't throw them away. Keep in mind that you need to bring something home that they can jubilate together with you, and that is the result. That is the grade you need to obtain. The grades, make sure they are very good. I believe you can do it when you are able to focus. Just make sure you are focused and you be able to achieve all these things. If you have any personal concerns or issues about learning methods or strategies, some of them that maybe because of time I won't be able to share here on this channel right now, you can visit me on my social media platform, or when you post in the comment section, I'll try and get in touch with you and help you with a small one that I know. So always make sure you are doing the right thing and don't get influenced by negative thoughts or comments. Thank you for watching JCL tutorials. I'll come your way with more interesting lessons, and I wish you all the best in this particular academic year, and make sure you go higher and higher on every academic ladder that you find yourself. All the best. Be good students. Thank you for watching.